Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's sun's just gone in, but it has been glorious for a few days this week so far. It's been absolutely awesome. Temperature in this greenhouse is 76.5 degrees today with the door open. It dropped down to 38.7, so it's not freezing at night at the moment. However, Sunday was a different story. It was -2. It was blowing a hoolie, like gale force winds were hitting the place, and I had to come all the way back from a garden centre before I even got into it to fix a bloody burst. So you're going to see that in the video. You're going to see me doing a load of seed sowing, and I'm going to be doing a job on my brother's plot, cleaning his greenhouse out. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And we'll probably end off on a look at the snowdrops underneath the orchard, underneath the trees. They look beautiful, full of honeybees and everything. And yeah, it's something happens just once a year, and it's brief. It lasts for about 4 or 5 weeks, and it fades away. So, where do we start? I was looking for some lithium cell blanching celery. I still haven't found it. I've tried buying it online, never turned up. They send me the money back and I've got to start all over again. So I thought, let's get out there and see if we can find some. So I was in this garden, so I just pulled up, just getting out of the car when I got this message suddenly appear. We've got a burst, what am I going to do? What do we do? Turn the bloody thing off at the mains. That's the solution. We've not seen what the burst is. Turn them off at the mains. Where's the mains? Kill me now it was, because it's only me, Mike, and probably and there's Debbie and Bernard, and Debbie and Bernard couldn't be seen for dust because they've got lives. However, Mike got wind of it, so he come flying down. He turned the water off. 10 minutes later, I ride back on site and realise I haven't brought me torch or me solder. All he had was a box of parts. So I went up to look at it, and I got really annoyed because there's a tap inside, but they could have just turned the tap and left the water running. No one had thought about that. Or the isolate, they could have turned the isolator off. The original pipe which is in there's nothing wrong with it. It's got a tap on it, but on that tap there's all these different fittings coming off that one tap, and it's one of the pipes that had burst. You'll see in the video. I didn't think I'd have the parts to repair it, but when I went into the back of the car, I did find what I needed. Different joints, but same principle. But you're going to see me fixing it anyway. So yeah, this is me pulling up in the car and going and having a look at it, and then you see me fixing it. So here it comes. Well, here's a job I didn't want to do today. Apparently, got a burst at the top here, so I've just swung my car around. Yeah, there it is. The bloody pipes come off it or something. Let's go and have a look at it. Grab the camera. Oh. Well, looks like it's been hammering it down. Oh, bloody sodden. Oh, great. Well, this is going to be fun. This can't be fixed here now. Unbelievable. I need to see what they've done here, all this garbage that they've stuck on here. This is ridiculous. There's an isolator on there. They could have turned it off with the isolator, but they don't think about that, do they? You can see where it's just ripped off, it's torn, it's come straight off here. That's where it's come off. absolute waste of space. I don't think I've got anything what I can put on this. I haven't got something to braze it back on with. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, you can see what's happened there. It's just they just pulled it out. Dear. Well, this is going to get exciting. I'm going to have a look in my car, see what I've got here for this. See, this is the part where it needs attaching. The trouble is, I haven't got any bits. Any of these joints? I've only got these type of joints. Well, actually, I've got these joints, but I haven't got my salt. We've got my gun, my torch. I've had to make another set of joints. So this is the old one, which is waste of space. That joint there broke, so what it really needs is soldering. I'm going to give that Mike and he can solder it, or I can solder it when I get home. But this is what I've done here. I've got a few screws to screw this to the board, all this here. Just got to tighten these valves up and then we've got the water back on. But yeah, can't believe it. All you had to do was turn the bloody tap off, and could have left me to doing what I was doing. I've had to rush back to do this. But anyway, that's me. That's what I've done anyway. Right, I'll be right back, guys. You can't see what I'm doing here, guys, but I'm just sort of straighten everything up. Need to take about an inch off it. Using this tool here makes it easy. What you do, that's it. Just tighten that up, it just come loose. Right, so push this through, put the olive on. There we go. Few screws here, so what I'm doing, I'm going to screw into the wood here before we do anything else. I don't know if you're getting any of this. Probably not. All I've got to do now, push, tighten. So as you can see, this is what we've been doing today. We've replaced all this here. Where this water's coming from is this tap up here. It needs a new it's like a washer, and it's leaking from the top and dripping down. I thought I had a bloody leak here, but it's not. It's leaking from here. So water's turned on, obviously, and if you turn this on, there you go, instant water. So job's a good one. And yeah, until next time. But I've had to replace the old bloody lot there. Unbelievable. All you had to do was turn the tap off until I got and give me a couple of days. But that's what's panicked it. All the water here flooded everywhere. Anyway, the job's a good one. As you can see, we turn it on. Da da da. Right, we're out of here. So yeah, absolute froze stiff after that. What are you doing, babes? Make your mind up. God, she never stops turning round. She's like going round in circles. I don't know if she did that with her eyes closed, but she's got her eyes closed. God, chips are killing me. I had some chips before. Goddamn Chinese girl in the chip is trying to kill me. She gave me a ton of chips. I'm not kidding. This she's got to stop. She gives me too many. £1.20 for this. She must give me 10 quid's worth of chips. I ended up giving 90% of them to bloody chickens. I might have a little clip here to show you these bloody chips.
Wondering where Buttercup is. There she is, sat on her favourite box. That's where I like to put my cameras. However, you would have thought I would have learned to move that bloody bucket away from there. Camera straight into it. What was the GoPro that? Wouldn't mind. All the doors was open. Completely trashed it, she did. Anyway, she's sulking at the moment because I'm sat here trying to eat these godforsaken chips. I've ate half of them. I just can't eat anymore. I mean, this woman's a crap the Chinese chipper. Some bloody chips everywhere here. I mean, look at this, guys. That is ridiculous. They're every bloody where. Chips, dropping them all over. Went in for a small portion of chips and that's what she gives me. She gave me twice as much actually. It's all my favourite person. I think I got half my head chopped off there. Hang on, lift them up. Yeah, she says my favourite person. I went, oh God, no. Next minute, pile of chips. But these chips won't go away, so I'm going to throw them into the chickens in a minute. I'm just going to eat a few more. I'm exhausted from eating them, guys. And my eyes are bigger than my belly. Well, that might be a lie. Anyway, I'm going to go and throw these into the chickens and collect some eggs. So I'll be right back, folks. Alright, okay girls. Are you ready for this? There you go. That's in the eggs. Just put them into these things here. Some empty boxes which people keep giving me, which is great because then I can give everybody bloody eggs. How many have we got today? 6. Nice eggs, them, aren't they? So we've got 6. What we got? Well, I've only got 11 chickens, so I can't have any more than 11 unless something untoward happened. God, kill me now. Right, okay, so I've got 10 eggs. I did have 12 chickens at one point, but we lost one on bonfire night. Scared to death of the bloody the fireworks. That tree's going to need to come down there. Look at that there. Perfect climbing thing for people to climb over. Yep, definitely going to have to come down. Well, get what's the name over, Mike with his chainsaw, and we'll chop that down and push it over the fence before they start using it to climb over. Yeah, I got 10 eggs. In fact, I've actually got more eggs where I here they all are. Oh, go take these home today. Oops, how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3. Got four dozen. Not bad for about 5-6 days. I think there's 5 or 6 days there. But yeah, all nice eggs, fresh eggs.
Yeah, anyway, the chickens enjoyed them. So, where do we go from here? Well, some seed sowing. Obviously, it was beautiful weather and temperatures up in this greenhouse here was in the 80s. In the back ones in the 90s. And they do keep the heat in these twin wall polycarbonate. These glass greenhouses cool down a lot quicker. So we have seeds growing in these 2 greenhouses here, the front and the back greenhouse. I've got these little grow houses in there as well that I put all my propagators in. So I was going to dig some propagators out the shed here, but too much faffing about, so I went and bought some more. Bought 20 quid Wilkinsons. You get the bases, you get the tops. I think I make a mention in the bases are £1.50. I think I said they're not. The £1.25 for 5. 25 pence each, and the lids, the propagator lids, are 75 pence. So anyway, I bought 10 of them. Then I went back and bought another 10, and that's where I'm going to be putting a lot of my seeds. So I'm going to start off doing some. I did four or five varieties of cosmos. I did 4 or 5 varieties of tomatoes. About the same with the cucumbers. What else do we do? We did some sweet corn. So I'm going to show you a few clips of each. It was quite a long video really. I tried to reduce it down, but I didn't really do much. So it's going to be quite a long one. But you're going to see 3 different methods the way I do my seeds. I'll show you where we put them in the end, and so here that video comes now. So you join me just sifting the loam out of this clover compost. Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. I'm using a chip pan mesh, perfect. I'm just taking all the big stuff, the loam out of here. We use that in as planters. There's not much of it in. That's what we got left out of it. If I was to give it a good rub, I'd probably break it down, but I don't see the point in that at the moment. Get one more. So that's what's this. There's quite a lot of bits in there, but if you give it a good rub, it breaks it down. But I ain't going to be messing about with that. Right, so we've got us rough compost here. Now I use this one I'll put some of this in, and then I lightly dust over the seeds with this. Not letting, there's still a few little bits and bobs in there. Right, anyway. With these propagators. Do them. And then one. So I'm going to do 4. We'll leave these ones for now. So we're going to be doing these cosmos today. Ladybird mix, Tetra Bacillus mix, Cairo mix, and these Picoty mix. So we've got 4 different varieties. These are the propagators. You get 10 full propagators. You get 10 lids, 10 trays, 10 quid. Wilkinson's. So all I'm going to do is fill a few of them up. What I should have done was fill the trays first, but hey ho, need 4 trays to do what I'm doing. They're very flimsy, so you've got to be careful when you're pulling them apart you don't break them. That's what they are. 5 half-size seed trays. I think they're 75p for 5 of them, and or £1.50. No, £1.50 for 5, and the lids are 75p each. So you know, right. Don't fill them up too high. Compost is nice and warm. It might be blowing a hoolie outside, but inside here it's quite warm. All the water that I'm going to be using has been left in the greenhouse for weeks, for a couple of weeks at least. We'll do that one as well. Now then, these come with labels. So pull that label off. There you go. You don't need any of these labels. So open the packet, make sure that 23 in usable date. It's always wise as well when you get these. Next year, save the seeds. Now these are the seeds. As you can see, they're quite big. So I'm just going to space them out. I will be using all the seeds. We will prick them out. Sort of equally space them. I do these for myself, but then again, everybody else, when they see them, they all go, "Oh, Mark, can I have a few of you? Can I have a few of them, please?" So that's why we do what we do. Now then, as I was saying, we use a finer riddle. But before we do that, I'm just going to put water on them.
then sprinkle them with some. You don't have to go crazy. That's all you need. Throw the label in. Propagator lid. Actually, give them another bit of water. You're going to ask now where I get these attachments for the bottles. They're a bog standard attachment. They fit on any bottle. Wilkinson's, about 75 pence each. Them little tops. So there's the very first one. I've got my grow house down here, so that's where I'm going to stick them. So it's on to the next, and this is what we're going to be doing. Got a bit of compost in there. Second one. Yeah, these really 24. This one. I think this one I just bought. This one when I saw it, so that's why it's. This one's called Tetra Bacillus. Lovely colours. Again, I don't know how many you're going to get in this pack. You get a fair few, I would imagine. Wow. Definitely get a few here. Just going to sprinkle them in. Don't be worried if they all come up. You can prick them out. I guarantee you, every one of these are all. But the ones what come up will end up going in my friend's plots and what have you. Get them right in the edges. Every last bit of space I can find. There we go, right, another watering. Don't be scared just to throw them all in, guys, because you can prick them out. And they're pretty hardy, these things. Once they get... I will be putting them into little pots. That's it, like dusting. Don't forget label. There we go. Hang on. What I need to do? What did I do and forget to do then? Was to water them again. I won't be watering them until I start to see them coming up, and then you don't have to give them this. You can give them rainwater. Once they're germinated, rainwater is good. In fact, it's the best thing for them, really. So there we go. Yet another tray done. So I'm going to continue onwards and upwards and get a few more of these planted. This is where the cosmos is going to sit. I was going to take that tray out of there, but if you lift it up you can see a frog there hibernating underneath it. So we're going to leave that there for the time being, but oops, put this cover down. You know, this thing It's about 5 years old, this cover. What's amazing is it still works. It won't work if I'm trying to faff about with it with me one up with. But there you go. Anyway, all the cosmos is in there. I've just done a few more trays of compost. We'll be putting tomatoes in these very shortly. This compost here, that's the one what I'm wriggling. What's in this bag here is all a loam, which I put into my planters. Oh, I found some more of these trays. This is important. I wondered where they all had gone. How many have I got there? 2. God, I can't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've got 6. So I can do some cabbages and collies in them. Do a tray of each. These are all my pots. More trays there. These are for pricking out. These ones for the, you know, we prick the cosmos out, put them into here. These, we've got a whole host of these. I need to get that out of here. Inside there, what we got inside, I don't know what's inside though. Let's have a quick noser. Compost. Anyway, swing round. There are my beans. I need to take them from this corner because they're not getting enough light. The shallots are starting to come up, and there's some onions are coming up there. Too. These will be going outside very shortly. These are the daffodils and tulips. We just put them in here for the time being. So I need to just move these bags around, and well, we can have at it. Bloody dirt on here. So I do need to clean the glass as well. This is neither near nor there, but yeah, we've got another 6 trays there to rock and roll. I'll be not doing them today, but probably tomorrow we'll do some with Moneymaker, Alicante, Romo, sprinkle them in, cover them over, stick them in here. Might not be able to get another. Might have to put. Oh no, we can get them down on the bottom. But anyway, we'll come to that. Cross that hurdle when we come to it. Buttercup's whining in the greenhouse there, so I'm going to go in there now and play with her for a bit. Stop her whining. Right. Anyway, I'll just put this lot away. Put that up there. Some lime in there. Give the floor a sweep here where I've been messing it all up. All these pots are all ready to go as well. Big pots, small pots, trays. Everything's ready. Get out of it. Oh, I was going to say I only planted them yesterday, day before yesterday. Right, let's get this out of here. Look how I've got this here, precariously parked. Let's we'll get the label ready now. Roma, this is what we're doing. Quick drinky poos of water. Just damp the soil down. Now then, these are in date. Got the bloody alarm going in the background there. That's very annoying. Right. You're probably wondering, how many seeds are you going to do, Mark? Well, we're going to sprinkle a lot in. We've learnt that try to save a few. We never really save them. We end up throwing them away. But all them seeds there are going to get sprinkled all over there. Every last one of them. What we're going to do, we'll be pricking them out, obviously. I know you're probably going, wow, that is way too many. That's just a waste, but not really, because what we do, we give them to friends on the allotments who can't get theirs started, and every now and again they'll give me a chili or something like that. So next trick, another bit of a watering. So they got another bit of a water. Next trick, compost. And what we're doing, lightly, that's it, no more than that. Then we get the packet and we tamp them down. What I'm trying to do here is to do as many seed sowings as I can, and have space to put it all in the greenhouses. Like I say, Roma, shove that in the edge there, put a propagator lid on, ta-da, there's another one done. So I'll put that into the cold frame in a moment. But yeah, we've got a few more of these to do, guys. A bit of a factory thing going on here at the moment. Take a bit of that soil out, compost out I should say, it's a bit too much that. But yeah, them Roma, very nice. What we're going to do next, well, I think we'll do some money maker. Do some of them, and basically it's the same thing really. Whoops, drops a seed then, get in there. Right, so they're the seeds, not as many as you would think. Spread them evenly. Makes it easy when you come to prick them out. There we go. Get any more left in this pack? One. There we go. Again, light dusting. First things first though, must water. Almost forgot then to water them. Very important that you water them, get them started with, get some water poured on them first. Clover, nice dusting, not too much, that's all you need, just a little bit. Just tamp them down so the clover compost on the top comes in contact with the seeds that you try to germinate. Give them another watering. This is all you got, but I do not water these again until I start to see them coming up. So what we need now, get another one of these propagator lids. There we go. Actually, I need to write a label, don't I? Oh, this is going to be fun. When we're going to do this, I'm using a stumpy thing here. Money maker. That's what they are, aren't they? Yep. So, little label, shove it in there. That's another one done. So
we've done a few varieties. Like I say, I've got a few more varieties to do, a few more tomatoes. I've got some Elsie Craig, and we've also got some Alicante, so I'm going to do them as well. So I've got the trays to do it all, so we're going to have at it. So I will continue doing this, so be right back. My eyesight is absolutely shocking, guys. I can't even write the bloody things, and I never bring my glasses. So right, we probably get about 6 seeds in here. So what we're going to do, obviously we're going to space them out. Yep, 6 seeds. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push them in a little bit. And yeah, let's use one of this little tiny bottle here. Compost over the top, never did anything any harm. Yeah, these are my favourite cucumbers. I do like these cucumbers. You only get 6 in a pack. They're not exactly giving them away, are they? So again, I'm just giving them a good watering. Stick the label in so we know what they are. I'll put them into the propagator, into the grow house in a minute. Start another one. You're very patient, Buttercup. I can hear you whining. What you got there, you bugger? You ain't got another mouse. And she's running to the greenhouse. I think we might get a few more seeds with these ones. They're not exactly... no, we're not. We're getting about... Actually, we are getting a few more. How many seeds we're getting? Let's count them. 4, 11. See another one in there? No, we've got 11. So where's my little dibber? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, 11. Sadly, we ain't got one for there. Well, that's a shame. Right, let's give them a water. Good sprinkling of pixie dust. Clover multi-purpose.
Again, one more bit of watering. The sun's going down now, so I think we're going to knock this one on the head. I only saw when this sunshine out there. So this was, the sun's just disappeared, so yep, these are the burpless. In goes the label. So we're going to throw these into the grow house as well. So we've got quite a lot now. We really are starting to get some of these seeds started. I'll be doing my corn and my peppers as well in a moment, in a bit. But yeah, all these packs are all starting to pile up here, so I need to tidy this area, and then we'll be right back for some more seed sowing. So guys, here we are. I'm just doing my last 2 trays of sweet corn. Got some Incredibles here, and we're doing some Swift as well. Swift sweet corn, sweet corn. I've already done 3 trays of Swift, and I'm just doing these Incredibles now. I might not have enough, so what I might do, I've got a few spare Swift, so I will stick them in as well. These are all going to be put into the grow house once I finish doing them. I say the compost we're using is clover multi-purpose. I'm just using this little dibber here, going down about 1 inch or so. So we're nearly done. So we've got all those holes. There's some of the seeds, and it's just a matter of making sure you got 1 seed per hole. We may have enough to do 3 trays of each of these when I finish. I'm looking at them. Oops. And yeah, I think we may have enough. So will we have, let's see. Ooh. Will we have enough to do 60, guys? Oh, we're getting close. Yes! There we go. How about that? Oh, what's that one there? Okay, so we had 61 seeds. Now again, yeah, just make sure they're all down. Running out of water, and we'll have to top these up. So these bottles, they take this little rose here. Any bottle will take this rose. You can get these roses in Wilko's, 75p each, and then it's just a matter of filling the holes with some water, making sure you that seed as you're doing it. You want to get that seed wet. Remember, it's got to swell out before it starts to germinate, and it's at the moment it's all shriveled up, so it needs water. So a bit of water. I missed them ones then. So they've got water. Now then, just a quick over the top. Just tamp them down slightly. Not going crazy, putting too much pressure on them. So we've got 60 Incredible F1s, and we've got 60 Swift. We've got labels, so like I say, just a matter of
sticking a label in each one so we don't get confused. Same with these ones on the top up here. We've got these, but I'll stick that there for now, and we'll stick the other two in a moment. But yeah, we've all together. I know there's quite a lot here, but then again, the ones I don't use myself, I'll swing the camera up. The ones I don't use myself, I'll be giving away. So yeah, let's hope they all germinate, then I can give more away. But I'll probably end up using 20 of each of these. So we're going to have like 2/3 what we'll be giving away, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to put these into the grow house. I'm going to have to vacate some, I've got some onions in the grow house at the moment, so we're going to vacate them out of the way. They're going on a table now because the onions don't really need to be in the grow house. I put them in there just to, because I didn't have much space, but I've created a bit of space by emptying some. I had some chili pots with I took the tops off. I left the compost, well, I've shaped all the compost now into a bag in there, and we've created a space on the table so I can put the onions what are in there on the table, and these will all sit in the greenhouse. I'll show you where we're going to put them, and I'll show you where we're going to put these onions. So let's get down there now and show you where the Incredibles and the Swift are, sweet corn. We've just threw the onions out of there, and they're in here. I have noticed that they've actually started to push the bulbs up, and that's because of the roots. So they are on the way to start throwing shoots out. I do need to give them a quick watering. These are me strawberries. These will be coming out of here very shortly now. As you can see, they're doing well. We've actually got the red onions there as well, so all this lot will be coming out of here shortly. But yeah, this is where we stuck the onions. This is my grow house, so I'm just going to zip it up, and it'll be good to go. It's handy having one of these in your greenhouse. Now once the seeds are up, you don't really need them propagator lids if you've got these little grow houses what I've got. And again, if you starting things off with heated mats, once the seedling's up and it's about 10 milli high, turn the heat off. They don't need heat once they've germinated. And your brassicas, they definitely don't need it. 50-60 degrees is all they need, just in a cool greenhouse, and the seeds will grow perfectly well. So once your seeds are germinated using them heated mats, turn them off. Save on your electric, you don't need it. However, I won't be using any of them. And again with the propagators, once they're up to about 15 milli, take the tops off, because inside the propagator lid it's all humid in there, and after a while that stale air, you can get all sorts of diseases form on your plants. So you really want to take them off and let the air circulate around them. Obviously keep your eye on the temperature. If it's going to be freezing that night, obviously they should be protected inside these little grow houses. But that's how I start all my seeds off. I germinate them all that way. We're going to be doing a load of chilies and peppers in the next one. We're going to be doing probably peas and gutters, and I'm going to be doing some brassicas as well, so watch out for that. That's my next video, I think. I was looking for space as well where to put stuff, so what I decided to do was go over onto my brother's plot reluctantly and clean his greenhouse out. Now he took all his tomatoes, but he left all his plants, and when you see it you'll laugh. Honestly, it's a jungle. So I've speeded the thing up. I learnt my lesson from doing the seeds, so I speeded the camera up, and I'm going to show me cleaning the greenhouse out. Now I'll tell you a bit about the reason why he's not done it and I've done it. So here we come, guys. This is a bomb site here. This is my brother's greenhouse. He took all the tomatoes and left the bloody plants.
he's not had time really to come back, you know, with his daughter. So what I'm going to do, get in here, clear all this lot out now, throw them in the wheelbarrow, and it'll look okay when we're done. Well, I've just cleaned my brother's greenhouse out. At least this is ready to go. We're going to turn that into a fruit cage. We got rid of his chickens, so we took the roof off it, and we're going to turn it into basically a fruit cage. But yeah, we took all this stuff what was left in here. All he did was take the bloody tomatoes and never took the plants out. Anyway, we've cleaned it all up. It looks a damn sight better than it did, so he can get his tomatoes in here. But what we probably will be doing is bringing a load of onions and stuff like that and leaving them all in here for now, so I've got more space over there to grow more stuff, and then we'll get stuck into his plot. But yeah, we've just done that for him, just cleared his greenhouse. What a brother, eh? What a brother.
So now I've got all the space now to put some more of these seedlings, what I'm starting over here, into that greenhouse as well. So we have got 4 greenhouses here to play with. Yeah, the reason why I did that is because he's not had the time to get down here. He's at the hospital all the time, up and down bloody motorway. So he's not had time to really do out with the plot. The plot's covered up, most of it. It just needs digging over, and that's what me, my dad, and there's going to be a few of us all come down, and we're going to turn it over and get it all ready. And my dad's going to be taking over that plot shortly with my mum. They're in their 80s. They've had the COVID jabs. They've had both of them now, so they're fine. So they'll be taking over. And my dad's old mate Bernard, he's right next to him, and they've known each other for what, 60 years, longer, 70 years. So it should be fun listening to them two old buggers talking once they're down. But yeah, he's got rid of his chickens, and we're going to turn that into a fruit cage. We give the chickens to a friend of mine, Yvonne, at the top of the allotments, and they're doing fine. The chickens are fine. We even give her the coop what I made. So you know. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've done. We cleared it all. And like his daughter's still in hospital there. After, I think it's about 14 months, she's still in there. She's going to be in for another 12, maybe 2 years. Yeah, it's a slow recovery. It was a very nasty accident that she had. Terrible accident, actually. Anyway, enough said about that. So what we're going to do, we're going to finish off on a little clip. Actually, notice my snowdrops are doing beauty underneath the trees now, and all starting to flower. And when the sun was out before, it was covered in bees. However, by the time I got there with the camera, the sun had gone in and the bees, there weren't so many bees, but there was as many bees on them as there was flowers. So let me show you. This is where we're going to end the video now. I hope you enjoyed the video, by the way. Leave a comment below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's clearly up to you guys. But yeah, they do look awesome, these snowdrops, as you will see. So that's where we leave it for now. See you in the next one. Like I say, we've got a lot more plants, seed sowing to do. So, goodbye for now,
well,
folks.
Guys, I hope you can see this. These are all my snowdrops. Look at them. And they're full of honeybees. Everywhere you look, bloody honeybees. There's still a few to come up yet, but it's like a carpet under here every year. It's beautiful. I absolutely love this. Look at me there, mini me waving. But be careful, bloody bees might sting me if I'm wafting my hands around too much. That's another thing, I've never been stung. Isn't it glorious? All them bees there, eh? Beautiful.